first of all, addressing the image which is on my right, we have campaigned in Wolverhampton for a long time to have signage around the city to say that we have been a fair trade city since 2004, and it's been a bit of an uphill struggle. But this year we have got the electronic signage around the ring road, which comes on with other little messages as well, but we are there. And I was delighted that a friend in Sidmouth sent me an email this morning with a picture of the signs that are on my road. So that was pretty cool. So we're trying to get the message out to Wolverhamptonians really, but it seems to have gone further afield as well, which is brilliant. The image on the left, we've joined up this year with the Wolves Foundation. They have joined the Fairtrade Partnership. And they do a lot of work in schools and have joined our schools officer and Bickley. For many years, we've run the art competition, as I think has been suggested initially by the Fairtrade Foundation, and run an annual art competition for schools. Well, this year it was done a little bit differently with the Wolves Foundation providing support. And we asked children to provide a Fairtrade mascot for the city. They had over 80 entries, and they were all taken to the Molyneux Stadium, which is a bit of a winner for the children. The foundation have put together an education package, 6 units, but it all culminated last Wednesday actually at the Molyneux. And then we had our civic reception, which is linked to that event. Every year for many years, we've had a civic reception, like one of your previous speakers mentioned, where the mayor invites people in. We've decided to make that a children's event to get them involved in civic life and see how that sort of thing works. We regularly get one MP and leaders from the faith communities, and several councillors have been very supportive. Rotary provide grants so that we can purchase prizes for the children, and that's a big event. A new thing this year is that we invited the music school to provide some entertainment for us, and they were fantastic. The jazz big band came along, and the challenge was to find some music that linked into fair trade, and they did say that, yeah, their pieces did. A bit tenuous, but it was okay. Something that isn't featured here, but was very exciting and has happened last week and this week, is that we were invited as a partnership to offer a Zoom presentation to Collins Aerospace, which is a large company in Wolverhampton, as they are looking to up the ante in their company for fair trade. And our chair, Julia, has presented the Zoom presentation. I went along to their site with a fair trade stall from the Wolverhampton Fair Trade, which sits in the partnership as a community interest company. And there's a lot of interest from employees. So hopefully we've gained some ground there. Yeah. Just ever so briefly, schools involved, churches involved, a lot of stuff going on.
Fabulous. No, that's a wonderful summary of what I know has been a lot going on. I follow you on Twitter, so there's a lot happening, isn't there? And yeah, such like some of the reasons we want to share these things is, you know, it's good to take inspiration and like a link up with local football team and a big employer such, yeah, Fertile Ground potentially there. Do a lot of work, I know.